Hello everybody and welcome to the Belgian Grand Prix of 1990. As you can see, Mclaren are back at the front, so Williams' performance in Hungary must just have been very track specific. Ayrton Senna on pole, Gerhardberger alongside. There's 8 points between them in the World Championship at the moment. What is going to be the outcome today? Can Senna pull it above a wins gap again, or will Berger close it in? Prost is there. The home hero, Thierryboutsen, he is fourth, so he has got his Williams ahead of Nigelmansell on the grid. Then we have Alessandronannini and his Benetton ahead of Riccardopatrase's Williams. Patrese, the winner from Hungary, of course. And, well, he's in amongst the Benettons today. So Williams very much back where one would expect them to be this season. Nelsonpiquet 8th. Then the two Tyrrells, Alessia and Nakajima 9th and 10th. That's a stronger team performance from Tyrrell. Will they have any race pace? Well, we'll find out in the race. Suzuki 11th, Capelli 12th. And then I just want to mention, whilst we're going through the grid, that I am in a band and we have just put out our next single, our next video. It's sort of hard rock, alternative grunge. So if that sort of thing interests you, I will leave a link in the comments. I will put it in the first comment down below the video. So please feel free to click on that and check us out if that is your sort of thing. So back to the grid, and you can see Modena in 13th there. Yeah, then the LaRussa Bernard and Martini, Pirro. The Lotus performance continues to drop overall, doesn't it? Clearly not able to develop their car, and now 18th for Warwick and 22nd for Martin Donnelly. And those days of running in 5th and 6th in Imola and being a bit of a competitor for the Ferraris, albeit after mistakes from the Ferraris, those days are long gone this season. Lotus just trying to stay afloat at the moment, and 18th and 22nd certainly not ideal for Warwick and Donnelly, but that is where they are. I think Griard, I think that's the best he's qualified for some time. So, yeah, let's see what happens in the Belgian Grand Prix then. Will it be a McLaren walkover? Will Ferrari get in it? Are we back to the days of the early season of McLaren 1-2s? We will find all this out very shortly. And we wait for the lights to go out. They go out now, and Senna away. Well, there's Berger, and there's Prost. Prost has made a strong start, and he's up already alongside Senna and bumps into him. And thankfully the game for Prost, the game mechanics don't pick up that he should have a broken front wing from that, and Prost is away in the lead. But Senna is coming back at him. Well, we've been waiting for this. We haven't seen a Prost versus Senna battle realistically for the lead all season, but now it's coming, and Prost has not had a great season. If he can win this race today, it'll be his first win since the opening race in Phoenix, and Prost would love to absolutely win this race. And Senna, at the moment, he's trying to attack Prost, but he's got his hands full from his teammate and title rival Berger as well. Well, this could be a really good race then, because it is Ferrari versus McLaren, and Mansell is up in the fourth. So that Mansell at the moment is a bit far back, but if these guys are battling, he can soon catch this up. So what a race we are seeing so far here in Spa, and alainprost leads it. Ayrton Senna in second, Gerhardberger is third. Mansell at the moment got his hands full trying to hold off those two Williams that have got ahead of the Benettons, and Senna has a little look at Prost. No avail at the moment for Ayrton Senna there. He's got more work to do, I'm afraid. That Prost is controlling the pace. He's in the lead, and he will be lowering this. It's been too infrequent for alainprost this season. I don't think he's led many races, if any at all, apart from Phoenix. But he's out of Senna, forces his way through. That is a robust move, and maybe Prost just didn't have the pace then, but he's still trying to get back ahead of Senna before Berger passes him. He still maybe can get the slipstream and have a go, but Berger there is up the inside, and it seems to me like the Ferrari, for all the pace he had at the start of the race, maybe just in this section of the track, the Ferrari doesn't have that much pace. But Mansell is now up behind Prost as well, so alainprost has got more problems. His hands full more and more. Senna has the lead. Berger is in second. So those two McLarens have righted the wrongs of the start. They're back in the 1-2 position. Will they just walk off and get the 1-2 now? Will Prost be able to keep up some sort of challenge? Berger trying to position himself to get a run at Senna. I don't think that's going to happen yet. Senna seems to know all the lines, all the grounds to cover around here at Spa. And Berger makes a little mistake, runs wide, and that gives Prost the chance to have a run. How deep is Prost prepared to go? He's going to have a look. He doesn't quite make it happen, and Berger holds on ahead of alainprost, and he will now be looking for a move. Look how close this is. McLaren versus Ferrari, and that Williams, I'm not sure if it's Patrese or Boutsen, but Williams is still in the battle. The other ones were back. Prost going for another look at Berger, and again tonks himself into the barrier. Now How is that actually going to work out? Well, it's given Mansell a chance to have a run at Prost. And here comes Nigel Mansell through in the third place. He had that little run of form, didn't he? But Hungary wasn't particularly great race for Nigel, and he will be happy if he can get back on form and get a podium, especially out of his teammate. Mansell does appear to have been, when the Ferrari's performing well, Mansell does appear to be the guy who gets the most out of it, more so than Prost, who was dropped from the lead down to fourth place. Meanwhile, talking about that lead, Berger is having a look at Senna again, and once again at the moment Senna pulls across, and is that a swap between the Ferraris again? It is Prost performing a brave dive down the inside of Nigel Mansell to try to get that position back, and he's done very well there. Mansell will not be particularly happy about that, but he's going to have to come back on him. Like Berger is coming at Senna now, and Senna, can he defend this one? Because Berger's got a good run up the inside, and Berger goes through, and Prost is once again having a look at Ayrton Senna. So, well, and that's Mansell is off. Mansell is out. I think he's got a problem. Nigel Mansell out of the Grand Prix. Well, so much promise, but it's ended with disappointment. What a shame for Nigel Mansell. And it's not the first race this year where Mansell's been in a good position, but it has ended with disappointment. And unfortunately, that is the way that it's gone here today in Spa. But Prost, now with a gap back to the Williams. So Prost can really now focus on trying to trouble those McLarens. But does he have it in him to trouble Ayrton Senna and take that position away from the McLaren driver? Senna needs to keep this position. He's 8 points ahead if they finish as they are, and Berger is getting quite the lead now. The gap in the championship would close down to 5 points. Senna does not want it to close down to 3. He has got to do everything in his power to hold off that hungry Ferrari of Alainprost, and he will continue to do it. But Senna definitely either struggling with the problem, or just the battle with Prost is making him lose the ground to his teammate. The win is basically gone unless Berger has a problem. Prost is going to try to do what he tried to do to Berger last time. Prost is coming for it. He goes round the outside, and Prost's edging ahead, is he? Senna will just about crowd Prost out there and hold on to second place. But we'll look ahead, because here comes Gerhardberger, and Gerhardberger wins the Belgian Grand Prix. What a fantastic recovery from Berger. Great drive, and making up for the strategy error in Hungary. No rain here today, no room to make the strategy errors, and Senna finishes in second place. Prost finishes in third. Nannini actually did pass Prost, but after the line. So, well, what a performance. Well done, Gerhardberger, closing that championship gap in. Ayrton Senna in second. He'll have to do its damage limitation. He kept the Ferrari behind him, and that was not an easy task. So here we go then. Gerhardberger wins the Belgian Grand Prix for McLaren. Ayrton Senna second in the second McLaren. Then Alain Prost finishes in third in his Ferrari. Fourth for Alessandronannini in the Benetton. Fifth for riccardopatrese in the Williams. Did overcome his teammate in the race, and actually made good progress from seventh to fifth. And sixth place for Nelsonpiquet in the second Benetton. Boutsen, the home hero, missing out on points. Disappointing race for him. Let's take a look at the World Championship then. And Senna still leads it. If Senna's been doing this mainly through consistency, I don't think he's had a win since... I can't remember the last time Senna had a win. It was quite a few races ago now. But doing it through consistency, 63 points to Berger's 58, still leads the World Championship. Alain Prost in third on 35 points, so a massive 28 behind Senna. Not much hope for anyone other than those two McLarens are fighting for the Drivers' World Championship. Mansell fourth on 31, Patrese fifth on 23, Piquet sixth on 20, Boutsen seventh on 13, Nannini eighth on 9 points, and then you have Martin Donnelly on 5, still leading that chasing pack, the best of the rest at the moment. The Constructors' Championship sees McLaren on 121 points, Ferrari on 66, Williams third on 36, 7 ahead of Benetton on 29. Then we have LaRousse and Lotus on 6 each, Von Metal on 4, Ligier on 3, Leighton House on 3, and Minardi on 1. So all that remains to say is thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and take care.